This week has been one of those weeks where we have dug out some projects that have almost got forgotten and actually completed them. We have some wallpaper that Stephen completely forgot what it looked like, and that has seen light of day again. The Thirsty Whippet got a new addition that I can't wait to show you. And we've also taken one step closer to being able to walk down the steps of our balcony outside. And don't forget, if you are enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure that you see all our videos as soon as we put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. If you've been following us for a while, you'll know that my dad gave us some London buses to be added into the decor in the Thirsty Whippet Pub. And we picked up this amazing piece at the auction that we found that was perfect for displaying them. And it's been sitting upstairs all this time, but today it is finally going up on the wall. And this is its new home. It has its own little corner next to Queen Victoria in the corner of the pub. It's the perfect size for this piece. All I need to do now is get it up on the wall, and I know the perfect person to do that for me. This little cabinet is missing its shelves, so Stephen is going to make me 3. But he's just going to measure first, because we always measure twice, cut once, right, honey?
Sure. You have to make one and then
test it.
test it. 3 by 10 make one. Okay, I'll be back.
So Stephen's back with his wood pieces that fit perfectly.
Did you have any doubts?
No, none at all. So we're gonna have 3 shelves. I'm gonna shut the door.
Oh, I see. Oh, I was having a hard time getting this open. Look at this. It's got a latch on it.
Let's see. Oh, that's why.
I had to pry it open. All I had to do was
With a screwdriver?
Yeah, look at that.
And all you had to do was use the actual latch. Genius.
Genius.
They thought of everything. Okay. So now, it's time to put it up. Do you know where it's going?
No.
Directly above your head. Next to Victoria.
Okay. So I guess you need to tell me how high.
Obviously. I think we talked about having it just standing on the shelf. How does that look, do you think?
Oh, yeah, a little.
Okay. And in the middle between Victoria and the mini split?
Yeah, halfway.
Yeah, I think that looks great. A moment of truth. That looks really good.
It's straight?
Yeah, I think
so. Looks straight.
Yeah, I think it is. So I'm just putting in the buses, but we've just decided that they need a little bit more height. So Stephen's just made me a couple more pieces of wood. So I'm going to just put these underneath the buses so that they can be seen better. And this guy at the bottom is going to get 2 because there's a little lip to this door. So let's see how that looks now. And as Stephen told me, his strict instructions were keep them as far forward as possible. And as he told me earlier that I hadn't done it very well, I'm going to do it. Good?
Looks great.
Okay.
You have my approval.
Oh, that one needs to go back a little bit. You have your approval?
Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you latch the door properly.
So can you see them all?
Yeah, seem great.
And they all look centered? Okay, let's latch the door. So it looks awesome. with the buses in, and I even got our London transport bus phone out as well, so that has its place. I still need to do some work on the rest of this shelf to make it look pretty, but this corner is really starting to come together. So we've woken up to this lovely pink insulation on this wall for a really, really, really long time. In fact, it's been years. And finally, we are putting in the last piece of drywall on this wall. So do you remember what the wallpaper looks like?
No.
So this is the wallpaper that we're putting on the top part of this wall. I've had this for a while. If you've been watching us, following us, you probably, you may remember this, although Stephen doesn't remember what it looks like. So this is our wallpaper.
Hold it. That's supposed to have Star Wars on it.
You requested a Star Wars wall?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I think this is nicer.
Yeah, you'll do.
So this is going to go on the top. Let's get the full effect. And then we'll have a chair rail. And then the bottom will probably be in the dark green. But we've still got some design decisions to make in here.
It's going to look nice, though.
But this is, I think it's going to be perfect. Now, how many years have we had this room with no walls?
4 years.
Yeah, we've been living in here for 4 years. This is the best wall we've had in 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big upgrade when we actually have wallpaper. But I think it's going to look great. So this wallpaper I found first. So I found this, loved it. And then we found this. So this bedding, if you look at it, it looks basically identical. And you'd think that I paid a ton of money for this bedding. You know, I got it from an amazing William Morris museum. No, IKEA. Amazing. So we got the wallpaper. I've now got the bedding, which is genius. Good old IKEA. And now we've got to put the rest of the room together. But these are my two design inspiration pieces. So everything else we do in the room will come from these colors, this design. But I am so excited. And obviously this being our room, we are doing everything else in the manor first. So this work isn't even going to be finished. We're only doing what we are required to do for the fire marshal for sign off. We're going back to working on everything to get the pub open. And then once the pub's open, we will be back to put up the wallpaper, paint the walls, and make this room look nice. Because, you know, we've lived in this for 4 years. We can stay living in this for a little bit longer. But I am so excited about how this is going to look because it is just probably one of my favorite wallpapers. So more wood arrived today. Look at these really long pieces. These are 16 footers, and we're using those to make stringers for steps. So then we'll be able to actually walk down from the balcony. So what's the plan?
Mark them all out and ready to cut. Ready to cut.
So one finished.
One to go.
No.
Three to go.
I was going to say you need more than two.
One done, 3 to go.
So how long are these? 14 feet? 16 feet?
16 feet.
So, and how many steps are there? Have you counted them?
14.
Okay, so there's 14.
There's 15 steps altogether,
Yeah.
including the top step. So it's 14
Okay.
on the stringer.
So you'll do 3 more of these, and then these are going to go on the back balcony steps from the...
Right, I can show you.
Okay, let's go see.
So this is kind of how it's going to go.
Okay, so it goes down from the ground all the way up to the, and then to the balcony or to the platform, and then the steps you've already built go all the way up to the balcony. It's a lot of steps. So 1 down, 3 to go. From the very first day that we ever saw the manor, we've always known that we want to share it with as many people as possible. And not only do we have our events that are now on our website for 2024, one of the things we love to do here is to celebrate with couples when they get married at our weddings. And if you remember last summer in August, we hosted our very first micro wedding, and it was really kind of an experiment. We weren't sure whether people would be interested, whether it would be something that would be a good fit for the manor, and we were blown away. We had such a great day. We had 3 amazing couples. It was just magical. And so we have now put in 2 more dates for 2024. We are now doing an Intimately Yours wedding in July, on July 27th. We're also going to be doing one in October, on the 5th of October. And again, we have been blown away with the number of couples that have reached out to us and said, this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for something intimate, beautiful, fun, stress-free, small, doesn't break the bank, here at the manor with amazing photos. And that's what the Intimately Yours wedding is all about. And we are already over half full. In fact, we've got four spaces per date. 3 are already booked in October. We've only got 1 left. And in July, we've only got 2 left. So if you know anyone who would love to come to the manor to get married in 2024, we are literally about to sell out of all those spaces and book them all up. And so please ask them to reach out, and we'd love to show them round, to explain what's included in the package. And I'll put the details below in the link in the description, because it is one of my favorite things to do, is to create something magical for couples. And we have our weekend wedding, which is our Exclusively Yours. You get the manor for the whole weekend, but we know that's not for everyone. So our Intimately Yours weddings are perfect for someone or couples that are looking for something beautiful but don't want to spend a fortune, and are looking for that smaller, intimate type of wedding. So make sure that you share it with anyone that you know who would be looking, because I know that those few spaces are gonna be booked very, very soon. And then we'll be on to 2025, and we're already looking at dates for 2025. So if you're interested in 2025, stay tuned, because they are going to be coming soon, coming out soon as well. And don't forget, we're pretty much completely booked for Mother's Day for afternoon tea. We actually released a 3rd day because we booked up so quickly. That is almost full as well. But if you are looking to join us for afternoon teas, we've got a few spaces left in Easter. We've got a couple of spaces left in Mother's Day. So make sure you head over to our website. I'll put the link below to book your tickets, because we would love to welcome you here to the manor for a wedding, for an event, for an afternoon tea, for our murder mystery evening that's coming up soon in April. We always love to see you here at the manor. And again, fingers crossed, we're going to be opening the pub soon. I keep saying that, I know, but we're getting closer. And I will have news about the pub in the coming weeks, and you'll be the first to know when that date is going to be. But in the meantime, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my coffee, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode of our Ladies with Manor Diaries.